member. Standing Order 29-2A is available if anyone wants to ask the member a question. Seeing none, I'll recognize the next speaker. Seeing none, the honourable member for Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I recognize we only have a couple of minutes left before 6, but I had to speak to this because, quite frankly, I'm looking at the actual title of the bill. It's called the Financial Administration Amendment Act, which in itself is to doing with the administration. I don't see anything in this bill here referring to taxes or debt or anything else. So I would suggest that we need to actually read the bill a little bit further. This is about bringing efficiencies to our bureaucracy. In fact, I think by my standing here, I'm going to be accused of not agreeing with this side of the House on everything. I commend the Minister of the Treasury, or the Treasury Board President and Minister of Finance for bringing this forward. This is housekeeping. It's just keeping up with the times. After all, we're now in a digital age, and just because we govern in a traditional parliamentary sense doesn't mean that we can't bring our business practices out of the dark ages. I can remember when we first started using the fax machine and that was considered a legal document. We had a lot of controversy and debate over that. This is just bringing us up to the times. In fact, we don't even use fax machines that much anymore because we all rely on computers and cell phones. In our business environment today, electronic signatures, forms, and certificates are considered to be a true representation of a business or person's intention to be contracted. To enable these signatures and other identifying information as valid and binding on the Crown, it's important. It's good to see that the hard copy original signature is not always a requirement. This slows down the ability to transact, and at a time when there are so many projects requiring funding, necessarily we need to speed up this process. I also agree that the Minister is ensuring that those provincial corporations to which he does not have direct borrowing control must receive direction and conditions from the Minister's office prior to entering into the agreements. That's important. It limits the possibility that these corporations enter into agreements which may not be the betterment of all Alberta and further put the Government of Alberta at risk. So in giving all of that, I just want to thank the Minister for bringing forward this important piece of
Thank you, honourable member. It is now 6 o'clock and the House will stand